Hey everybody, and welcome to a very noisy edition of Rock the Rep. I am coming to you from New York City, where I have a very loud radiator going, and then they're also banging on stuff outside. I don't know what they're fixing, but they're fixing something. So combo platter of distractions. Hopefully you don't hear them, but we're gonna soldier on anyway and get through this today. So let me tell you what we're going to cover today. We got 3 songs, and I chose these 3 songs because, so if you've never been with me before with this, I either go one of 2 ways. We either choose 3 songs that all 3 tools will apply to, or I choose 3 songs and then teach you 1 tool on each song. Today is one of those days where we're doing 3 songs that 3 tools apply to. So we are going to cover I'm the Only One by Melissa Etheridge, Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood, and Magic Man by Heart. Now, in addition to the purpose of this class or this live stream is to give you pop rock tips, but I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this. I want to give you pop rock tips, but I want to do it via cuts that you could potentially use for an audition if you would like to. So if you are a whaler, those are inside the Dropbox folder that I sent to you. If you are not a whaler and you would like access to these cuts and these tracks, then drop whale below. You can come audit a class and I'll talk to you how you can get involved with this. So, okay, without further ado, we've got 3 techniques we're gonna work on today. First one is called Cold is Bold. The second one is called Throw It Up, Throw It Out. And the third one is Lead with the Lips. So cold is bold. Okay. We have 2 places that air can pass when we sing. It can pass through the nose, or we could bypass the nose entirely and we could pass it through the mouth. Okay. So what that equates to when you are singing is kind of the difference between a piggy sound and a warmer sound. And sometimes what's perceived as a bigger belt or a bolder belt, okay? So cold is bold, meaning if you sing your cut and you sing it as though you have a cold, you are going to get a completely different sound than if you sing it as if you don't have a cold and if the nasal passage is open. So let's show you this one first on, we're going to do a little bit of, let's start with Carrie Underwood because I've got her pulled up right now. So I'm going to go back and forth between blocking it and opening it, and blocking it and opening it so that you can hear the difference. So I'm going to start, actually I'm going to start letting things through there. Right now, he's probably slow dancing with some beach bum tramp, and she's probably getting frisky. Right now, she's probably dumping some just a da-da-da-da-da, cause she can't shoot a whiskey. Right now, he's probably up 100. So, okay, so now, what if I did that, and I now instead blocked the passage, okay? Whoops. Apparently, I don't know these words, even though this is in my set. Right now, he's probably up dancing with some beach ball tramp, and she's trying to get frisky. Right now, do you hear the difference? Do you hear the difference in the 2 sounds? When the one is going this way, and when the one is going this way. Okay? Now, how do you practice that? So you're going to practice that 2 ways. If you have trouble blocking this off, or like you don't feel the sensation of a cold, or it's like I can't tell the difference, here's a physical way that you could feel it, okay? You could put your fingers on your nose. If the air is not passing through your nose, you will not feel really anything on your fingers. If you feel buzzing happening on your fingers, then the air is passing through your nose. Okay? So let's just do that. And let's just do it on it so you don't have to worry about words right now. So I don't have to worry about words right now. Do it on a D, D, D. And then we're going to switch to da, da. partway through. Okay. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with Dee Dee, and we're going to try to feel it on the nose. Here we go. Dee Dee, switch. Switch again. Switch. Switch. You're going to have to stay up here for safety. Okay, so I'm going to bring Marina. Marina, you want to play with that a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you can use any part of that. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. You can use any part of that you want. You can even just do it on a scale, whatever part you're comfortable with. So let's play a little game. I want you to start with this one, and then when you hear me call switch, I want you to try to switch to the other one.
Okay. Cool.
And you can just do on dee dee da da. You don't have to have the words unless you want to.
Okay. Dee 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 dee.
Switch.
Dee 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 dee.
Switch.
Dee 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 dee.
Switch.
Dee 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 dee.
Stay there. Stay there. Switch. Great. How'd that feel?
Funny, but eye-opening.
Yeah. So now, can you give me the chorus? And now I want you to play with the switch. So I'm not going to say switch because here's the thing. I had you like stay in one particular one on a phrase, but it's not always going to be that way. Like, for example, like right now is probably up here. Right now, he's probably so dancing. And then it goes back down here. And so like within the phrase, it may move around. So try, and you're gonna find more switches on, and this is for everybody, you're gonna find more switches in that first verse. Once we get up to that chorus where we kind of have to stay up there to be safe, it's not gonna switch as much, but in the verse, you can really play around with the switches. So Miranda, just give us the verse as much as you're comfortable with, and then and play with coming in and out of that, and just see what playing gets you.
Cool. I have lyrics.
Yeah, go ahead. I should.
Right now, he's probably slow dancing with a bleach blonde trap, and she's probably getting frisky. Right now, he's probably buying 30 little drink cause she can't shoot a whiskey. Right now, he's probably not beyond and he don't know.
Yes! How'd that feel?
I feel it's funny that it's not all the same place. It all can flip and switch.
Yes, and in pop rock particularly, it does all over the place. So then like the next step of that would be is like you would you'd practice that in the extremes, and then you just kind of like sand the edges, sort of like blend the paint so that it moves from right now, he's probably so dancing, and I would hide that a little bit. Right now, he's probably so dancing, so that your listener, they hear the texture, but they don't overtly hear the shift, unless you want them to hear the shift. And then sometimes in pop rock, we do that too. We want them to hear the shift. Thank you for demoing that. All right. Snaps for Marina. Okay. So Cold is bold. So that's one way that you can access that. Oh, yes. And Janet, this is a good, you can substitute. There are some consonants that you can use that will take you into these placements. So if you want this one, you can use an M or an N. An M or an N will assist you up there. So like, you can almost do like, if you know the Muppets reference, like Beaker, me, that character. Or you can do B or D for when you have a cold. So M and N will help you up here. B and D, because if you think about it, when you have a cold, you can't say your M's and N's. Hi guys, I'm not feeling well today. I'm very sick. You don't say I'm very sick. It comes out I'm very sick because I can't get any air to go through my nose. And what that does is creates in pop rock, it creates a little extra warmth and sound. So yes, Janet, thank you for that. Okay, cold is bold. Now let's do throw it up, throw it out. Okay, and a good one that goes with throw it up, throw it out, and then we'll play with kind of all of these a little bit. So throw it up, throw it out. Here's what I mean by that. Let me throw this up there so you can see it. I'm literally talking about vomiting. Okay, so if you can make that shape, then you're gonna throw it up, call, and throw it out. Almost like, I mean, it's a really disgusting analogy, but it's effective. Think like projectile vomiting, because what's going to happen is you're going to get, the tongue is going to come out, which is going to create space for you. You're going to get a lift, which is going to get a little bit of a fuller sound, and it's going to open up the throat a little bit because your jaw is going to come forward just a hair. So it's the difference between, if I were to do like, whoa, now I'm going to throw it up and throw it out. Whoa. You hear the difference in the sound I get? Whoa, whoa, blah. Yeah? Okay, let's play a little bit with, now this one I will say that the reason I did this on I'm the Only One by Melissa Etheridge is that this is one you kind of want to, it lives a little more in the lower range. You don't want to use this one as much, where really you can't use it as much in the higher range. I usually use this on my call belt stuff that's like below a C5, okay? But let's play with I'm the Only One. All right. Maybe I need to pull up my words too as well. Oh, we don't want the demo. Oh, that's all I gave you guys. I don't know what, my stuff was not downloading. Okay, hold please, and I'm going to, we'll do Magic Man instead, because you don't want to hear me singing that demo. All right, Magic Man. Cold night so long ago, and I was not so strong, no. The man came to me, never seen us so blue, no. I've seen him in a dream. Okay, you get the idea. So, you know what, we are going to switch to only. This is a harder one to do this on. So I'm just going to do it with, and I'm going to, guys, who have it, I will give you the cut. I just want to, I'm going to give it to you, and I'm the only one. It's just easier to teach it to you there. We just know it in your folder. I will update that so that you have more than just my demo track there. Okay. Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Okay. So practice. I want you to practice this with me. Blah, 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 blah. Try that. Blah, 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 blah. Now come up, and as much as you can, let that tongue come out when it wants to, and think, I'm going to throw up a little bit. Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Yeah, I got razors ripping and tearing and stripping my heart apart as well. Keep going. Try this again. Blah, 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 blah. Tonight you told me that you ache for someone new. Some other woman is looking for something that might be good for you. Okay? Now, go back to that first verse and just give me, like, straight up and down without any extra. Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Okay, just do that regular, straight up and down, no effect. Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Okay, now go up into your call, throw it up, throw it out. Blah, blah, please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Feel the difference? Janet, I'm going to pull you up on this one. Just that first phrase. So can you give me, just please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Give that to me straight up and down. Oh, you're still muted. So, there we go. We're unmuting you.
There.
There we go. Try it again.
Please, baby, can't you see my mind is burning in hell?
Okay, now I want you to come up and then think like, bleh, like vomit with it. Bleh, please. Bring the jaw forward, and anytime you can, bring the tongue forward like you're puking.
Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning in hell?
Do you feel the difference in the sound?
Yeah, I think I probably would more if it was slightly higher in pitch.
So
than
let's do it on tonight you told me. Just do tonight you told me. You don't even have to do the whole phrase. Just give me straight up and down. Tonight you told me.
Tonight you told me.
Now give it to me in the throw it up, throw it out. Tonight you told me.
Tonight you told me. Tonight you told me.
Yeah. Yeah. And then on told, so here's a little extra bonus thing. On told, fling up. Tonight you told me. Whoa. Like
Yeah.
whoa, fling up to it.
Tonight you told me.
But yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 Thank you for demonstrating. So you can keep that going. But I'm the only one. Now I'm about to move you into our third one. Okay. So if you notice, by the way, now you can on I'm the only one. You can combo platter, cold is bold, throw it up, throw it out. So if I were to combo platter those two on I'm the only one. So I've got to sing like I got a cold, and I've also got to throw it up and throw it out. So here it is again, if I'm just like plain Jane without doing anything to it. Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Okay. Now I've got to block my nasal cavity, and I've got to do a little bit. I got to throw it up. Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? Do you hear the difference? I mean, like it really drastically, just those two things makes a marked difference in the sound. So this is what I mean by like vocal recipes and buttons and levers. Two simple things: block the nasal cavity and go into a different position, and you've got a completely different sound going on. Okay, now we're going to go to Magic Man, and this is our final one, and this is where we're going to talk about the things. So we've been talking about things that will warp it and make it more call, but we know that on Before He Cheats and on especially on Magic Man, especially on Heart, because they are known for full on the bottom, and then all of a sudden they're going to hit you with that wail at the top. So lead with the lips. So we've got cold is bold, throw it up, throw it out, and then lead with the lips. So what I mean by that is if it's lower, I want you to lean into a protrusion. Okay, so if it's lower, you're down here. And the higher you get, I want you to go into a wide, bright smile. Almost like your best fake smile. Okay. So, and I want you to do this in extremes. Okay. So we're going to do it on the chorus. So we're going to start with the extreme of, let me get us in the key. Magic Man. Okay, Come on home, girl. So we're going to start with our fake smile. And then when we get to home, we're going to go to our protruded lips. Okay? Just like this. Come on home, girl. Try it again. Come on home, girl. So your lips, that fake smile is going to get you into this position. Now, if you want to use an assist from earlier, you can do it on a na-na and then do-do at the bottom, thinking back to those consonants that we talked about. So try, lead with the lips, and we're going to take it through the nasal cavity. So we're going to let that air through, and then we're going to use do-do to block it. Okay? Na-na, do-do. You can also use bobo. Na-na, bobo. I like the sound I get on bow a little more. Something about that actually makes it a little warmer for me. But you can use either one. Na-na, bobo. He said with a smile, you don't have to love me. Na-na-na-na, bobo. Let's get high a while. Na-na-na-na-na. And then you stay there. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Go back to bow. Bo, 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 bo. All right, Leslie, I'm going to bring you on stage since I know this is one you're excited about. Okay, so let's play with just the Nana Bobo or Mama Dodo, either one of those, whichever one feels better to you. So give me just that phrase, Nana Bobo. Oh, you're muted still too. I don't know. Maybe I have a setting that's done that. I don't know.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
There we go.
Nana Bobo.
Yeah, so let's add some vomit. Let's add the third thing to the bobo. Nana Bobo. So let that be very vomity so that we get that full bottom.
Nana Bobo.
Yeah, can you make it even more? Nana Bobo. Yeah, I'm going to change it for you a little bit. I want you to go to bebe instead of bobo. Nana bebe, and let it feel. It may feel like you're yelling at me on the bottom, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. Nana Bobo. Oh,
good.
Nana Bobo.
Good. Now let go of the nana for a second and just give me bebe. Just call that.
Bear.
Yeah. Now give me bebe.
Bebe.
Now that's what I want you to do. Nana, break it. Bebe. It's that big a switch.
Okay. Na bebe. No.
Yes.
Bebe.
Yes. That's it. I know that feels weird, and it's like they feel drastically different, but that's what's happening, like literally. So to do that again, Nana, baby.
Baby.
Good. Now the thing that can happen is like the be can start to influence the na. So that's where that's why like you really want to practice these in opposition so that one doesn't sneak into the other one. Na. So like that it literally feels like I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this until they feel so comfortable on the switch that it's like it's a light switch. Na baby. Like so it is literally like flip.
Because I want to connect everything.
Yes, and that's totally normal. Because we do in a lot of music, because especially like we're taught have a legato line, connected. Everything is connected through. But when you're doing major shifting vocal qualities like this, like it doesn't feel. It will sound to your audience connected. It will not feel internally connected.
Mm-hmm.
Janet, can you put that in the comments? I can't remember. There was something that somebody told you that you had worked with that talks about like the difference between how it feels internally and externally. I cannot remember. If you remember what it is, give me that quote. Somebody said something about like the internal experience and the external experience. Okay, so so let's do it again. Yeah. Baby. Good. Now give me, come on, And the over for me almost starts as an E rather than an O, because if I let it start too far into an O, come on, oh, come on, oh, that's tricky. Come on over. Coming into an E is a little bit easier. Try that.
Come on over.
Good. Now, give me a knuckle bite while you do that, so the jaw doesn't come. We want it a little more. It'll be in a little more of a power position. It only opens about that much. Come on over.
Come on over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to take you to like, because I believe you can do it. I know you're game for it. We're going to go to the end. Try to understand, try to understand. So give me, I want you to do it on a yeah. So we're going to kind of throw back to another tool that we've used in other classes, which is raising the back of the tongue in that yuck position. So we're going to do kid teasing on the playground. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's that smile. You're in your smile, but now you're teasing in the smile. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Come on over, he said with a smile. You don't have to love me and let's get high a while. But try to understand, try to understand. Is a magic man. I got lost.
Yeah, that was great. How'd it feel?
Good. Yeah.
I got lost. I mean, listen, you're belting heart. And when it comes to like
in my kitchen.
In your kitchen, but I'm just saying, when it comes to like the list of beltresses that I'm like, whoo, that is tough. And listen,
number one,
is on the top of that list of like, wowza. And you just did heart. I mean, I haven't even taught people how to sing alone yet because I'm still working on it. It's that like what they do is so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just such an amazing voice. And you got up there. Try. Yes. Yes. Nicely done. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's a quick review, and I'm going to end the live stream so that I can talk to my whalers here and we can work through anything that they'd like to work through. And then just for those of you who are watching, if you like Rashawn, you want to join us, you can drop the word whale below and you can audit a class. And so I'll tell you kind of what's going to happen from here is I give the tips in this on Tuesdays, and then the whalers get the cuts, provided I get them loaded in the folder correctly. They get the cuts and the sheet music. And then we have a class later in the week where they can come back and work through these things using these tools. And then also some one-to-one coaching, singer to singer, and working through this sort of stuff. So we would love to have you join us, drop whale below, and you can join us in the next Rock the Rep. So just a quick review of everything that we did today. Just a reminder, cold is bold. Would you bypass your nasal cavity, you're automatically going to warm the sound to your voice. That's one way that if a music director goes, hey, can you warm that sound a little bit? Easy peasy way to do it. Block the nasal cavity, automatically your sound's going to get a little fuller and warmer. Throw it up, throw it out. Blah. Gets that tongue forward, a little bit of a lift. It's going to create some space in the throat. And then finally, lead with the lips. If it's high, go to your fake smile. If it's low, go to your protrusion. Okay? And then you can play with I'm the Only One, Before He Cheats, and Magic Man. All right. Cool deal. Thank you so much to those of you joining us on the live stream. Those of you who are in the room with me, hang tight, and we're gonna unpack this a little bit further. And everybody else, we will see you next Tuesday for the next Rock the Rep.